Hello, Scorpio. Nope. Hello, Aries. How are you guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if it's your first time. This is for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers, whoever, if you are drawn to this, it is for you. One sec. Oh, no. You know what? I do not feel like going back out there to get a lighter. No, I don't have one in my pocket. I do have a rock, though. Oh, Aries, let me tell you. I'm going to get kind of ghetto. I need a lighter incense anyway, but let me tell you about your meditation. First of all, let me tell you something else real quick before I do all that. So these readings are not going to be, if you come across, they're not time specific. Whenever you come across it, it is for you. I don't want to go get a lighter. And yes, I'm starting off smoking because my last couple of readings I've had to take a smoke break anyway. So we're just going to start off the right way this time. So these readings are, if you come across it, like I was saying, if you come across it, it is for you. But I did specifically channel these messages for people who feel that, who resonate at least with the fact that, they feel like they're having a spiritual awakening. They have had a spiritual awakening. They're on an ascension journey. And I don't like titles too much, but you may resonate with things like twin flames, starseeds, shaman, way showers, light workers, light bearers, right? So let me tell you about your meditation, Aries. It's funny, I get a kick out of the fact the way that I feel different energy, because I did Scorpio right before you guys, and with Scorpio, I can feel the energy all around me, so when I tap into who I'm doing the reading for, I can feel the energy shift. And with Scorpio, it felt like I was being held down, like my energy was being suppressed, right? Pushed down. And then it went from that to kind of feeling like I was in, not water, like in the sense of, I didn't feel like I was drowning or suffocating or anything, but it did feel like I was like being tossed around energetically, like like if you were in the rapids of a river or a stormy sea water, and I was being pushed into things. I could feel like, it just felt like my inner, like as if you were in a storm. That's the best I can explain it. So I tell you that to tell you how much different your energy was. Aries energy it almost felt like I was being sucked into something. Pulled, my energy was being pulled on forward, but it almost felt black hole-ish, because it was just like a void. Like I couldn't tell where it was being pulled or anything. It was just like my energy was being pulled on. There was that. For some reason, Dakota of Earth, I don't know if anybody that comes across this is gonna know who I'm talking about, but he has a YouTube channel, and I'm subscribed, and I enjoy his videos from time to time. Maybe he's an Aries, because I caught myself like almost daydreaming about a video I watched earlier of his, and maybe that was, I tell you that because maybe that was it felt like a message in it. So maybe it was the fact he had a video about his guru had sexually assaulted somebody. So it's basically about gurus that are, not a lot of them are authentic. And it's not the first time I've heard of that type of thing happening. But anyway, there was some type of, I don't know what the message could have been. And it could have been about sexual assault or, somebody crossing boundaries that way. you know, somebody could be dealing with that. It just could have been something that his video was about. It could have been literally somebody that you thought was spiritual, somebody that somebody thought was like a spiritual, very spiritual person, perhaps, you know, violated and disappointed or misused trust or something in that, along those lines. Could have been that. Just came across. And the other thing was very emperor energy. It was just like sitting, I just felt like I literally felt like I was very sitting on the emperor, like on the throne, like very much that, I can't explain it other than emperor energy, just, but solemn, very solemn. And it felt like, you know, like the emperor sitting on his throne, but there was no empress or something, like kind of, it was like, you know, that feeling that you have sometimes when you feel lonely. It was like that. That's what I felt. So that's where we're starting at, Aries. Let's lay the cards out. My ears are ringing. We're starting there too. But let's lay the cards out. Oh, I didn't shuffle these. And let me shuffle these real quick. We will get into it. Shall we? Aries, happy birthday, Aries. I don't like to talk a lot in the beginning, so I don't have a whole spiel, but mostly everything you need to know is going to be in the description box. I am open to do personal readings. I don't have very many subscribers, and pretty much mostly do personal readings, actually. But I am trying to build my channel, so if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that very much. I protect the reading before I get started, and I usually have all the cards shuffled, and, you know, the ones that I read reversals on are all in the upright. I don't start in the reverse. This deck I don't care about because I don't take them in reverse. So, yeah. For whatever reason, I felt the need to tell you that. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Crosswatchers, whoever this message is for. God, thank you. Deliver a clear message for Aries. Current energy, present situation, please. Woo! I'm not going to have you... Oh, look. Just as I was about to say, I'm not going to have you guys doing me like Scorpio. Scorpio, like, had cards, like, spitting out kind of angry. Alright. Death card, the first card out, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. And you could be dealing with Scorpio. Listen, guys. Okay. 3 of Pentacles right here and 8 of Cups where the deck split. But as I told you, that Emperor energy has come out here. With Virgo energy, the Hermit. So, okay. Adaptations to be made. Ten of Swords. Wow. So all major arcana and the Ten of... Look what just popped out. I'm not going to keep it. But literally when I went to go grab that other card, that Sun card popped out there. It fell out of the back. Ten of Swords. That's a painful ending. That's an ending. Death is an ending as well as a transformation. Hermit card going within. Oh gosh. Inner Strength. Ace of Cups. It's okay. It's going to be a reading. See? That's why I started with the reading. Advice on what you need to know. Oh, it's going to be a reading. The Hierophant, another major arcana. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Final take, possible outcome. Another, all major arcana. Okay. Virgo spit out the most major arcana. It was like 5 major arcana right here. I'm not even like, so if you're dealing, I don't know. And now you guys here, bottom of the deck, Judgment, another major arcana. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, no, Ten of Swords. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 7 cards are major arcana. With Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's do it. Devil as the freaking possible outcome. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. There could be stuff going on in Capricorn. we'll just have to get to it and see what comes out there. Keep seeing the Justice card, Libra. Energy, present Sun card popping out there, trying to. Ten of Swords. All right, Aries, it's your birthday. What is, oh, Aries, I don't know. Let's see what it is. You know, it's 4 cards. And you'll have to excuse my nails. I haven't done them yet. I've been telling every sign the same thing. Perhaps I'll get them done. Oh, look, there's one. You see this? It's the Chariot. This was flipped. So the Chariot, the 9 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 6 of Swords. I don't want to keep them all because you know what? I did that with Virgo and it was just a lot. We'll see if those come back out, but we already know it's some shit, right? Apparently. Oh. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Conflicts and obstacles to overcome. Look, how do these, I better keep watching these better. 3 of Pentacles, that tried to come out a minute ago. These 2 did too. So these are really Pisces energy. 6 of Swords moving away. Chariot. So there's movement and endings, right? Golly. That is the Page of Swords with the 10 of Swords. Inner strength. Whew. Advice on what you need to know. King of Cups with the Hierophant. Woo -woo. Whoa. Well, you look. The Wheel of Fortune and the Tower underneath that. The fucking moon. Are you fucking with me right now? This has been some interesting readings, to say the least. 2 of Swords. So that ended, oh, and the Tower is at the bottom. Okay. Tower, Judgment. Whoa, shit, Aries. What is up? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. So I've noticed in my other readings that I do a lot of heavy breathing, and I'm like, it almost sounds like I'm irritated, but I'm not. I'm just feeling my way through the energy. I just really don't even notice that I'm doing it at the time. Deep breaths, I guess. Yeah, so I'm not huffing and puffing or anything. All right, Spirit. Oh, thank you. Oh, they gave us 2. We might have to keep them, though. Star of Venus. So this could be some astrological stuff going on with you right now. Venus energy or Capricorn energy. Or any of these energies. I don't know. I'm just feeling those. And I think I've heard. Maybe there's some stuff, or was some stuff going on in Capricorn. But Abuela Medicine. Remedy of the Grandmothers. Oh my gosh. This has come out so many times. So we're going to read them both. So this, did I mention, I think I've said it so many times, but you know, there's probably could be somebody new watching. This is spirit guide advice. This is going to be where your spirit guides, whatever you resonate with, crossed over loved ones, ancestors, spirit guides, way showers, source, higher self, guides, angels. Yeah, that was the one I was forgetting. Whatever. That's where, like, those type of messages come through here. Okay. Chaska, Star of Venus, supports an inner shift to higher consciousness. Whether or not you consider yourself to be financially skillful, part of your sacred power and purpose includes the healing of economic and financial matters in your own life and the world. You are meant to experience abundance, creating and sharing prosperity from a place of inner spiritual security. A healing liberation from poverty consciousness allows universe to work through you more easily without the obstruction of negative conditioning. Financial healing is indicated. Let go of fear and trust unconditionally that the universe is supporting you. What brings you a sense of joy, purpose, and passionate devotion? Focus on that. Believe in your ability to thrive by being and expressing your authentic self. Notice how you relax into flow more easily, attract what you want. Relax into flow and more easily attract what you need when you acknowledge that the universe wants you to flourish through being you. Focus on putting your beautiful beliefs out into the world, not in consuming the negativity or fear of others. Give of your spirit abundantly. Nothing is beyond the reach of divine assistance. Trust in this, and you can fulfill your purpose of being a positive influence in the world. Okay, so healing of poverty consciousness. Financial healing is indicated. Talks about abundance. It's Venus energy as well. It's talking about abundance there. What's that, number 23? Abuela medicine. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times this has come out, Abuela medicine. So it's definitely a message for the collective as well, for all of us. It's a common energy. Believe in the formidable power of healing, of the transformation that it can provide for all aspects of your being and your life. Medicine comes in many forms from Great Spirit to facilitate healing of body, of mind, and of soul. Whether it is the correction of unhelpful habits of thought, guidance for the practical steps to resolve a physical imbalance, or deep soul healing that frees you into fulfillment of your divine potential, there is no limit to what can be healed through grace. A current of divine healing is flowing to you and through you now. Open yourself up to participate in a beautiful healing transformation. I don't want my doobie to get to tasting like incense for one, and it's kind of, I can damn near taste this incense in my mouth. Okay, so we're done with that. Sorry, excuse me. You are on a healing journey. Put your trust in the divine genius of Great Spirit and the medicine of earth through which divine healing can express itself. As you allow your spiritual connection to guide your earthly steps with synchronicity and divine intervention, you will be supported for a healing journey that will be profound for you, it says. This oracle indicates a healing outcome that will enhance your soul journey. Your soul has healing gifts, and you are meant to participate fully in an exploration of healing. Of healing that is of interest to you. You are meant to understand how it is that you are a healer in your own unique way as part of your life journey. And it says, whether that be professionally or how you are as a person in the world more generally. That's like that light worker, light warrior type energy. It's like, even if you do nothing else but just be you and vibrate high and have that energy of unconditional love, that Christ consciousness, right? That alone is impactful. So no matter what it is, because if you are that type of perfect person, you still are going to help the people around you. You're going to be an example to the people around you. So, or if it's in a bigger way, we all have different and unique paths and ways to give back and all of that, right? Okay. Death card with the 9 of Pentacles, which is your current situation, present. Energy is fluid, time is fluid, so we're just looking at kind of what you need to know right now. This is a general message. It can't possibly resonate for every Aries out there, but the message is going to come through for who it's meant for. So you'll know if it's resonating with you. If it does, then please leave me a comment. If not, then please check back with me. But what the heck was I going to say before that? Aries, something about y'all. Anyway, maybe it'll come back to me. So, present energy, current situation. The Death card with the Nine of Pentacles. Cancer, Scorpio energy, you know, water energy there with earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very abundant. It's like that. Oh, it is definitely this Venus energy, right? Abundance. So this is being abundant. You know, sometimes this can be considered a single person card because you're abundant within yourself, by yourself sometimes, right? Transformation, or, you know, some type of big ending that is also like transformative here with this energy. Nice. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing, talks about divine. It's another major arcana, first of all. Talks about divine timing, karma, the karmic wheel, destiny. You know, when it comes on the upright, the wheel is turning in your favor, right? I mean, I mean, look, over here at the bottom of the deck, you know, this is usually like, to me, it's like an undertone. Oh, two more major arcana underneath that. So it's kind of like an undertone of the reading. So, like, I mean, like, I'm feeling drawn to this right now. It's like the Tower. So I feel like this is probably a major energy. The Tower with the Judgment card. Judgment card, making a judgment call, hearing a judgment call can be awakening. You know, like you hearing a trumpet blow. Resurrection. Second chances. Okay? But it is Tower energy. These are both heavy energies, major arcana. And underneath that, and the Empress with the Moon. That's, you know, Libra. That's very Venus energy as well. But that's Libra and Taurus. It just can be any sign, but I'm just saying, I'm telling you. Don't get caught up on the signs, guys. And the Moon can be Cancer, but that's things that are hidden. So it's just, and that the things that are hidden, the Moon energy is coming out underneath the Tower. Right, so maybe this could be something that's hidden. This can be some type of realization that somebody's having, some type of, well, we're going to see. I mean, then we have this Wheel of Fortune, this destiny, divine timing, blah, 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 you know? So there's, I guess I'm just trying to convey that there's something definitely big going on right here. Whoever it's for. Oh, and... well, it hasn't not come out here, but in every, you guys are the sixth reading I've done, and the Three of Swords has come out in every single one of them. In a different way, but still the same type of, you know. And actually, since I stopped trying to fight the whole twin flame, starseed type of reading, when I just decided I was going to do zodiac signs and channel them for that. When I was fighting it, it kept trying to give me that, like, love. I would still do it, but reluctantly, right, when it would give it to me. But since I just said, okay, I'm not going to fight it, this reading is specifically for twin flames, you know, la la la, title. Yeah, the only reading that, you know, there was a hint of relationship stuff with other readings, but it was mostly just like really personal messages, except Scorpio that I did last. That was really a relationship reading, but yeah. So this can be Pisces energy to me sometimes. It does have the Gemini symbol right there, but I never get Gemini from it. Maybe I should start paying attention. But anyway, it's a number 34, which breaks down to a 7. This card does represent your money. So this, I mean, it probably does here too with this Nine of Pentacles. We're looking at your material things, being very materially abundant, money-wise abundant as well, probably. But some type of big transformation could be dealing with a Scorpio, and some type of huge, like, I mean, like, again, we have a 10, death card, an ace, a new beginning. So this is, again, a cycle ending. Been that with everybody too. Well, Scorpio. Okay, funny. Let's keep going. We'll go back as we need to, but let's try to feel our way through this. Emperor energy with the Hermit. Aries energy, you know, this could definitely be you. Virgo energy with the Hermit, going within, gaining enlightenment. We are all, so, you know, most people, a lot of people are being forced into Hermit mode. But this is Hermit energy. It's gaining enlightenment, you know. The Hermit's somebody who's very wise because they've done, you know, it's soul searching. It's really, really going within, going deep. Three of Pentacles. This can be work with the Three of Pentacles. It's definitely teamwork. It's 3 or more people working together towards a common goal. It can represent other things, but well, I'll tell you if I see that. Page of Wands with the King of Pentacles. And the Hierophant with the damn King of Cups. All right. Oh, that's too many maybe. That's 4 cards, y'all. It's kind of like that karmic wheel right here because this talks about karma as well. Something going on with stability here. All right, just give me one, please. I didn't even see those flip. Let me look at it for a minute. I definitely think that, well, this is in obstacles to overcome. So what I see here is somebody going within and gaining some enlightenment and listening to their intuition. But it's showing up in conflicts and obstacles to overcome. Literally, what did I say? I can't believe I didn't realize this a second ago. Remember from the meditation when I said it felt very, very solemn and somewhat lonely, but like I was the emperor sitting on my throne there, the Hermit and the Emperor. The Hermit is somebody who is, you know, he's there by himself in that tree. You're doing your soul searching. You don't do that with other people. You do it alone. That's that energy, right? So it's getting through that energy. So, you know. Now we do have a masculine energy, or it can be standing your ground. It can represent a father, a ex-husband. But I'm just not, you know, with my baby daddy card, I just don't know what I'm getting with that bear there. I kind of feel like it's work-wise, because it's coming out under the Three of Pentacles. So it's kind of like, you know, this Emperor, he's up here with this Three of Pentacles. He works, you know, he, like I said, it felt very much like I was sitting on a throne. So therefore I would have been running an empire, correct? So this is like an Emperor or an Aries person who's really embodying that Emperor energy. They're really sitting on that throne. They really are, you know, work is, it could be a struggle maybe a little bit, or could be somewhat having to stand your ground, but it's still Emperor energy. This is Major Arcana, the Three of Pentacles. This is, you know, having that, but still at the same time being alone a little bit. So whoever this reading is for, I think you're probably single or in separation, or you know, you don't have to be single to feel alone, but that's the energy, you feel alone. Page of Pentacles in this deck can be somebody who is learning magic. I kind of feel like it's coming out underneath the Hermit, and next to this, and this represents the matter is going to be successful. It also stands for psychic abilities, intuition, stuff like that, right? It's the moon. So it can be things that are a little not yet known or kind of hidden to me. So I also feel that this is somebody who is, during this time of this hermit mode energy, the struggle is letting yourself be enlightened, you know, really embracing and going into this hermit mode, because there's a spark here with this Page of Wands, right? And I think work, or something about work here, could really, you know, there could be taking up a lot of your energy. Okay, so there's that. Something going on here, though. We're going to come back to this. I haven't forgotten. There's still something going on there, I believe. Let's look at adaptions to be made. With the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords. This is usually like a painful ending. I mean, look at the card, 10 swords. All stabbed, like kind of like stabbed in the back 10 times. The Ten of Swords embodies to me and implies, it can imply the Five of Swords, the fighting and the conflict and the lying and the not fighting fair, you know, the verbal abuse. It can be. I'm just telling you all the things it can be. The Six of Swords, you know, trying to move away from something, obviously, I guess, and not working out. The Seven of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing. Eight of Swords, mental conflict. Nine of Swords, anxiety. You know, and then this is the Ten of Swords. This is like a being left, I think it says in this deck, being left for dead even. He's been betrayed. It's betrayal. You know, it's a painful ending, basically. It's a 10, though. That's the good thing about the Ten of Swords. There is an ending. There is a completion here of this type of energy. Now, the Page of Swords can be a person or a message or some type of... it can be a few different things, right? Because this is the Spy card, too. Look at the bottom of the deck. So we got a lot of air energy coming up here. A lot of swords, mental... and can be messages or communication, because it's air energy, thoughts and communication. Did I already say Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Four of Wands just fell out there with the four. So 2 4s now. Oh, 2 4s. 4 of Pentacles at the bottom here. 4 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles over there. All right. Ooh. Okay. Let me look at this for a second. My reading to Scorpio, I kind of felt like there was a point of it where it was more of a spirit, like saying, like, knock it off, kind of, basically. So it was more, like I said, it was just a warning, or kind of like to get their attention. Maybe they weren't aware of a certain energy that they were being trapped in, or I don't know. There was a little bit of a sternness to it. And I'm just, you know, looking at this possible outcome with this Devil energy and this Two of Swords. I almost feel like this is going to be like all the same type of thing. Possibly be careful that you don't end up in this stuck between a rock and a hard place. Literally, type of an energy. But yeah, sorry, I'm skipping ahead a little, but I do that sometimes. Okay, Aries. So, well, first and foremost, this can represent a kind-hearted woman, and it can also represent moving homes. Okay, it is a feminine. Oh, look at the little Aries symbol right there. Look, can you see it in the corner up there? But it can represent a kind-hearted woman. To me, it can represent a baby. In some cases, it's a stork. There's a baby in a cup, for obvious reasons, right? It also represents moving homes. And this represents moving towards your goal very quickly. The times of celebration must be earned. It's the Four of Wands. It can represent marriage, but this in this deck, you see how she's running. It's like moving towards your goal very quickly. It's like, you know, you're almost there. Your finish line is in sight type of an energy. After this, Ten of Swords, painful energy now, or painful ending. Now, this Page of Swords, yeah, I don't know. You know, like, if this is a person, it's a very immature person showing up as a page with immature communication. But this can be some type of message. This is an adaptations to be made. I mean, if anything, keep it small talk. I don't know. Give me one more on this. What's this Page of Swords, please? Oop. I said one, you know, and they gave me three. The Hierophant, the High Priestess, both major arcana. Hierophant, Taurus energy, Pisces energy, Seven of Pentacles. So Taurus is up here in advice on what you need to know with the King of Cups too. See, I said Taurus. I meant to say the Hierophant. The Hierophant is major arcana for Taurus. It can represent spirituality though too, right? Religion, spirituality. Like, because you see, like, he's marrying those birds there. There's that key. It represents a lot to do with spirituality, right? You see the same thing there. I don't know, though. You could just be dealing with the Taurus. But it came out here in this, the Hanged Man in this deck represents like a spiritual awakening, expanding your consciousness. Seeing something in a different way, too. I really just want one, please. Look, it gave me three again. Ten of Wands. A burden, a situation is oppressive, right? Six of, oh gosh, and the Devil again. What's going on, Aries? Look, Emperor there at the bottom. Six of Cups. It is soulmate energy, but it's talking, it's remembering your past. You could be dealing with Capricorn, because there's Capricorn energy again. If not, it's a toxic relationship. It's a toxic soulmate. You know, we have many soulmates. It's toxic in some type of a way. It's oppressive. Look at this Ten of Wands. Look at how the fruit, veggies are starting to rot, right? And there's flies all over them. And I'm just trying to clarify this Page of Swords, like, literally. Maybe it's like finally getting the message about something. Because the Six of Cups is remembering who you are. And the Six of Cups can be past lives too sometimes, you know. So maybe this Page of Swords is... Look! Scorpio with the Seven of Swords. Okay, I'm not going to try to pull any more for it. Okay. You know, Scorpio, look at this Scorpio energy. See, like, the spiky things, whatever it is. And then this Seven of Wands in this deck talks about, you know, having something to atone for or somebody else. But it's kind of the same as this Ten of Swords here. It's like a painful ending, right? This looks like a painful ending here a little. I don't know if she's on a spike or not. But anyway, I digress. Somehow, some way, a message is received, a message, a communication, something. This Page of Swords is some type of communication that causes a painful ending. Now, what that painful ending is, I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. But it also may have to do with a Taurus or spirituality and a Hierophant energy, okay? I don't know. And then you're moving towards something here. Adoptions to be made is to... There's some type of near finish line. So this, what we were talking about up here, maybe this energy, this hermit mode that you're in, that might feel a little bit lonely. The finish line is in sight. It could be a work thing because there's work there. There's also a painful ending. So maybe they'll tell us about it over here because we do have a new beginning. With the Ace of Cups. Cups are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Cups are water energy. All about feelings, emotions, love, and intuition. Okay, it's a new beginning. It's a gift. And it's okay, you know? It's like this cup is overflowing with some type of an emotion, some type of knowing, intuition. There's, you know, that is gained, that is, you know, what could be gained by going within and taking this time, you know, to focus on, well, you know, it just looks like here some of your energy is being taken up with a work situation and having to be defensive or stand your ground. If not that, just it could be an ex-husband, you know, but something where money or you have to work as a team is involved. Anyway, because we have the 3 of Pentacles over here, over there, and then we've gone to the 4 here. Hold on. Anyway, this enlightenment, you know, this could be gained. It is showing up in your inner strength. But then we have the 4 of Pentacles with that. Which, you know, if you're looking at progression, 3 to the 4 of Pentacles. A King of Cups again. Let's see how this goes. So you've got the King of Cups twice. Let's talk about the King of Cups. The King of Cups is, again, all about emotions. So the King of Cups is somebody who's feels things very deeply. He has very deep emotions. And he's also in control of those emotions when he's in the upright. So this is somebody who's very much in control of their emotions. Think Scorpio. This is also somebody who has love to offer. You know, they do have a cup to offer. Oh, literally, I didn't even know. I don't know if I ever read. I'm sure I have, but I didn't know that was what it said. One who controls emotions, knows how to use relationships in order to get things done. Interesting. This is someone who withholds emotions. Right here. That's what that 4 of Pentacles is about. Okay, same thing. I think this is... Okay. I think this is somebody who is having to leave one situation to have success. So we have this sneaky, cunning fox energy. The inner strength, you know, this is a beautiful, like, shining. It's this, so this is self-love overpouring. That's what that is. That's why, what I was getting from it. This is your cup, Aries, the person watching. This is your inner strength, okay? But I think you're dealing with somebody who withholds emotions. I don't know if that's the same energy. I don't know. Over here, because we have this Hierophant energy with this King of Cups over here. And as I'm thinking that and saying that, the 2 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So this 2 of Wands is interesting, right? You see how she's looking into that mirror there? illusion or enchantment may be keeping you from fulfilling your potential for success. Do not be overly influenced by attractive people and their plans for you. Let me marinate on that. I mean, you could be withholding your emotions a little bit. You could. I mean, and rightly so. You could be. What am I doing this for? Listen, I don't even know why I'm pulling a card. Don't know why. It's not what I intended to do. Well, I did, but I intended to pull one of these for over here. Okay, so there's a male, masculine energy here. This is romantic, you know, if we're looking at divine unions or partnerships, that could be like a divine masculine energy. But this was a community card, so this represents there could be a lot of people involved, right? Oh, there it is. Literally, look. Listen, I don't know if you guys saw me a second ago. When I was fixing all these cards, I must have been looking right at it and I did not see it. I was like, I know there was another, I felt there was another card with that King of Cups. And there is. And what made me just think of it was I felt that Six of Wands energy. That is hilarious. Okay. That's funny. So even though the card wasn't there and I had forgotten all about it, I felt that Six of Wands energy. And I remembered that indeed there was a Six of Wands there. Okay. And then I looked down and saw it. It's funny. It's funny. Okay, so that is that. This has happened to take your cup and kind of move along. You know, the Six of Wands could be a little bit of ego. I'm feeling a little bit of pride off of the Six of Wands for some, I mean, or like somebody's pride is kind of hurt with this Six of Wands energy. The Six of Wands energy is still a victory energy, like there's some type of success here to it, but in this card it's not like a, you know, she doesn't look like she's jumping up and down for joy, right? So it's like a success, but there's still some look, the dark clouds. I mean, you know, you can feel it, you know what I mean. So there is success here. There is an Ace of Cups energy. There is a brand new beginning. Like this cup is overflowing with love. You know, could be some type of insight and intuitional insight, spiritual insight. You know, this growing. I just feel like maybe this cup is feeling it's growing. But at the same time, there is another energy here that is affecting you and your inner strength, and it's like this, you know, can't be trusted, probably maybe type of an energy, or maybe somebody, there's a lot of people involved with them or this, and like it said, it's like somebody who kind of knows how to use relationships to get what they want, and they withhold their emotions a lot is what I'm feeling. Okay, that's why here we have this transformation, the Scorpio energy, and this, so maybe this is like becoming single or being single but being very abundant, you know. So the whole energy throughout this has been that. Like, this is very Emperor, even from the meditation. So from the go, right? I did feel like Aries was embodying that Emperor energy. Just that solemn loneliness type of an energy. Advice and what you need to know. Now let's do what I was meaning to do when I pulled that card out. That was interesting how that... You're looking right at something. Another major arcana, the Fool card, which... The Fool. The Fool. The Fool with the Hierophant with the King of Cups. Interesting. Are you not entertained? Why did I just hear that? I don't know where that came from. Is that what movie? Is that from a movie? Okay, wait, hold on. I'm not going to keep all those, but it was the Journey card. Maybe you're about to go on a spiritual journey. Okay. The Home card. This represents your home. It represents your stability, where your comfortability. Another 4. Huh. I mean, when you get... I mean, I don't like to get a bunch of cards, but when you got shit like the Fool with the Hierophant with the King of Cups again, you know, I mean, I want to clarify, like, is this Fool... So this Fool can represent marching to the beat of your own drum. The Fool is definitely a new beginning. After a big ending and transformation, such as the Death card, right? No past baggage. 2 of Pentacles, thanks. This is juggling a lot of things. Having a lot of things juggling. Okay. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Advice and what you need to know. Okay, I'm going to come back to that, guys. Because I feel like it's going to make sense after I do this. Okay. Says Devil. Says Devil with this 2 of Swords. 9 of Cups and the Sun card. And the World at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's will make good sense. The 9 of Cups can't... Did Scorpio get this in their inner strength? Because they got the Devil with the 9 of Cups too. Somebody got the Devil with the 9 of Cups. And it was the same type of thing. It's like the Devil with the 9 of Cups is... The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, but can also be overindulging. So... It can... Definitely with the Devil, that puts an extra oomph to that overindulging, sometimes too much of a good thing type of an energy. Hold on. Whatever delights you can imagine can be yours now if you believe. Set your intention to blissfully fulfilled, make a wish. Material well-being, hopes fulfilled, miracles. Oh, but you know what? Like the Sun card with the 9 of Cups. Now that's a different story. You know, that's like source energy. It's kind of divine there. It's like God blessing you. That's a real miracle. That is a miracle. You know, it could be a literal miracle. Good things are coming to you now. Open your hands to receive them. Joy, supreme success, health, love. Is this somebody that's on the fence about their some type of spirituality? Or I'm going to keep that. That's the second time it tried to come out. And this is more of that death energy, that transformation energy. So this is that, you know, this keeps trying to come out. Spirit's trying to get your attention. I feel like somebody's wearing a blindfold here. Like this possible outcome is like, hold on guys, this is weird. This is a, okay. This is going to sound weird. It is going to sound weird, almost too weird to say, because it was just for the most splittest of seconds, but I just felt so reminiscent, almost as if I was on a trip. By trip, I mean like mushrooms or like a DMT, but a psychedelic. Just for a split second though, like I felt like there was a message I almost saw, like I haven't seen before, like I just almost did, what this was. But I feel like this is something that's going to happen. This is a serious, this just got real for me. Like I feel like this is a very serious message. What was I about to say before that happened? I was talking about this blindfold, and as soon as I said that, I was like, I feel like somebody's wearing this blindfold I feel like this devil energy is so like in the fucking cut. It feels sneaky because it feels like you're almost not aware of it, and it's just something like happens so fast. That's why I couldn't get what this was over here. Hold on. I feel like whatever this is, you're going to get a flash understanding of it. That might be what's trying to be. There might be something that you're missing right here, right now, because of the feeling that I felt in meditation. Because, you know, if you do feel a little bit lonely, just pray or ask God to please brief up. That's so funny. I wasn't feeling lonely. It was something else, but same thing. I asked for kind of like the same thing though. Before I got my meditation started to tap into your guys' energy, you know, I was doing my own thing. And I kind of had to surrender with something, and I said, God, your will, not mine. Like, just give me a sign, please. Maybe I have it all wrong. Maybe that's the problem. Like, I give up all expectations of whatever this, you know, like, just give me a sign, please. So, you know, this conflicts and obstacles to overcome, maybe just kind of like lean into this, because I kind of wanted to remember okay, let's go back to the meditation. Remember I said I felt like my energy was being pulled, and it was almost like I didn't feel scared, but it did kind of feel like being pulled into the unknown. So maybe I did have to relax, because I think I was resisting it at first. I don't know, but I just feel like you need to meditate or something. Like this is, it can be, it's a delivery, right? It's a message, it's communication, but it's a dove. So a lot of times to me, this can be like divine, and especially like I got the same thing with, I think it was Scorpio with this 9 of Cups. It's like this could go either way. That's why I said I just saw this whole thing. That's what it made it feel like I was on a trip or something. I just saw this whole thing like, but I can't, like, I'm trying to deliver it to you how it's like, but I got the same type of energy with Scorpio. it was like this this devil energy. It's like you don't even realize that it's just too much of a good thing because it's a good thing, right? So you somehow get trapped in there. Look at this bird and that bird. You see this bird that's bound to the devil, right? But look at this bird. I feel like this is the bird that's, it's like this message from spirit, from source, from creator, this divine message, right? It's like being delivered. If you could get this message, if you could listen, if you could hear, right? And I almost feel like this is an energy that's just trying to kind of like trap you into something karmic. It's trying to really, like, I don't know why. I mean, and I don't say this to, this isn't to scare anybody or anything. This is just something. It's a, and then there's, but there, where it's like, this is like the light and the I don't want to label, like, it is what it is. Energy is energy. This is what we, like, we're here on earth. We are, sometimes it is spiritual warfare. We are dealing with, you know, like balancing these light and dark and integrating these types of energies, okay? But this is like the positive source, pure energy source, right? And then trying to enlighten you, trying to guide you, to help you see, like, there's a decision. This is what I feel like, this sword. When I said take that blindfold off, that's when I saw it all just kind of like, psh, psh. And I feel like that's how it's going to be for you. Like, you're going to see something and like have to make this split decision, right? And I just feel like it's something that you don't see coming until right when it's happening. So let's go back. So maybe advice on what you need to know. There's this divine feminine energy or feminine energy there with that. And then this full card, this new beginning, this Hierophant can represent spirituality. It's okay. I did right before I wigged out over here. I feel like what you don't know is almost detrimental, like with your home. It's like you don't even know that you're playing with you're playing with something. You're juggling something that's, you know, like I don't think it's realizing the gravity of something, and it's just, Aries, what the hell? These messages have been interesting, to say the least. I like it, though. Okay, as well, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so as well as that, like that little quick little side note, you know, that may not be for everybody. Like, you may not be, you just not know, really, like I said, the gravity of stuff that you're not taking serious enough. But there's also this, because the Two of Pentacles is like, in this deck, it's almost like you may be balancing too many things. So there's this Hierophant energy. The Hierophant can also represent marriages and commitments, especially with this house here. So it's like balancing that. The Fool is marching to the beat of your own drum. It's like this new beginning. Here's this King of Cups again. Sorry, I don't think I was showing that to you well enough. Full card. The King of Cups again. So emotions. So it says maybe consider setting some of them to the side for now, right? It's like, I think for sure maybe consider, sorry, let me make room for myself. Maybe consider setting some of these things down. You know, that King of Cups is over here. I want to get one more, please. So we got the Hierophant twice. The Hierophant twice. Are you kidding me? With Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Okay, guys, there's just something here that I, you know, it's like having an itch that you're trying to scratch. Aries. What did I say at the beginning? What did I say at the beginning about the Dakota of Earth thing that popped into my meditation? What is the first line of this? Make sure your spiritual teachers are authentic and trustworthy. Look beyond the trappings of religion to seek the truth. Key concepts, dogma, social conventions, tradition. It is spirituality. Maybe you're having... Okay, so whoever this is for, you don't want to see something. That's that blindfold. That could be part of this painful ending with something. Wow. Wow. I mean, there are no coincidences, right? So, if this is resonating with you, if you are, if you are new to spirituality, or if you have somebody, even if you have somebody that you've trusted for a long time, like that was the case with the message that I was listening to earlier today. That was, it was somebody that he had done many meditations with, felt like he had received healing with, had learned, he said he almost felt like, he's really like his guru, not to sound cliche. He was so, he felt very let down by this person. Maybe that's what you don't know, Aries. Like, whether it be somebody at church, your church, it has to do with religion. So it's something in and within that. If you're new and you're like, you have somebody that's been kind of like mentoring you, or you look up to, like I said, it could be a pastor, it's something within religion in the church. But there, like I said, there was this betrayal, or not this letdown, because it wasn't, there's just something here. So maybe you consider that. Wow. Okay, Aries, that was interesting. Whew! What's up? What more? Well, let's get some advice from Spirit on this. I'm interested to see the advice. I can't wait to look. Oh, thank you. Courage. Ask for what you want with the lion at the bottom of the deck. Dream time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. Honor your soul's purpose. If this reading is resonating for you, definitely meditate, go into prayer, whatever you do, when you communicate with your higher self, with God, with the source, whatever you resonate with, like I said. But I would definitely ask for a sign. Just ask. Okay, I guess this one feels first. I can't believe this. Honor your soul's purpose. It's time to stop fooling yourself and get moving on your soul's path. Pay close attention to the subtleties of your experience, and listen very, very carefully to those urgings that are begging you to honor the deepest truth of who you are, not what you think everyone else will approve of, but the path that heeds the voice of your soul that's been calling you since before you were born. That, I didn't keep it, did I? Remember when that Six of Cups came out and I said your soul, that Six of Cups was even like past lives, like remembering who you are, soul type level. Every experience up until this point in your life has shaped you, and even the lives that you lived before exert their karmic influence. At this point, you can no longer live your life driven solely by ego. Instead, it's important to consciously and consistently attune to your most profound sense of self and align with Spirit's intent. It will take courage and faith to dive into these depths, but you have indeed funded the power and the strength to do so. Claim the destiny that you know is yours and act on it now. Migration, additional associations. Migration, moving. You're moving towards something. There's something, a finish line, a goal, a 4 wands, soul and memory. So you may be having, either you're having dreams or you're getting signs. You're having, there's something that you are receiving. Going back to this up here. Remember this? That spark that I said? Intuition, psychic ability, the Spirit's trying to get your attention. There's something here. Pay attention. And if you don't know what it is, this message might not be for you. Or you need to, like I said, pray and ask, because this is definitely a message for somebody that, this message wouldn't be coming through if you weren't somebody, like it said, like you have a obligation, to be a healer in this world, like we talked about, like I was trying to channel. It's not surprising. Lizard. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. There is a place underneath the conscious mind, below the instinctual self, where one's usual identity is dissolved, and you are pure witness, observing your experience from a completely detached perspective. This place is called dream time, where all apparent boundaries between self and other disappear. What remains is unadulterated awareness, specific to you, yet at the same time expanded into the boundless universe. In this place that is at the very core of your experience, you also profoundly comprehend that you're simultaneously a body and something much greater than merely a body. Bruh. The dream time is a place where there's no sense of boundaries between your body and surroundings. In this mystical, surreal state of pure existence, you're always guided and protected by the wise and angelous inspiration of spirit. Your dreams and visions are the window into the absolute reality, so watch your dreams closely and pay attention to your visions. They will always guide you and lead you, but most especially at this time. That's what this Wheel of Fortune is about. Divine time. Like, that's why this message is coming through now, right? Additional associations: primal, ancient, reflective, spontaneous. This was kind of deep, Aries. It's good. But you are, there's a trumpet kind of like sounding that if you haven't heard it yet, you need to listen. There's definitely, something's trying to get your attention. So if you are struggling with feeling lonely, you need to go a little bit deeper, and I would pray and ask your guides, ask angels, whatever you resonate with. Please help me, to see things, change my perspective, or see something that I'm not seeing, light up the path a little bit, help me release this anger, help me release, this toxic thing that I know isn't good for me, right? Whatever it is. And yeah. Thank you guys. Happy birthday. I'll do you guys a bonus too or something. I'll do something. So keep checking back with me. Hit the like button on the way out. I'll talk to you next time.